we just brought it on over here. What's going on, world? Because you know we streaming live everywhere, okay? I see y'all. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments and everything. And listen, I done told y'all to keep y'all money. Stop super chatting. Y'all think I'm playing? Stop super chatting. The only thing you gonna donate to is a homeless. If they ain't homeless, they ain't getting it. Homeless and hungry. I'm gonna start I wish they would give us the reverse on the super chat. Y'all better start that. Hey, y'all. Listen, let me tell y'all what happened yesterday. Hold on. I'm gonna take the other mic, Jasmine. Get the other mic. Ooh, I'm already tired. Jesus Christ. I'm already tired. The damn shoulder, I'm short. The chair too tall. You know, all the above. Okay. Now, what's going on, y'all? Listen, I'm sorry about yesterday. I'm truly sorry. See, what had happened, I'll tell you what had happened in a minute, okay? Let me get these commercials and stuff out the way. Let me let y'all like the video, share the video, okay? Tell a friend. Do something, all right? While we show some love to these sponsors, once we come back, then I'm going to tell you what had happened yesterday to the show. And then we'll go ahead and get into the show because, you know, we got 2 shows. And, boy, do we got a strong exclusive on Mr. Rick Rose. Big Ross, okay? We'll be back. We got some sponsors that we need to back by, which means boldly raise a glass to. We'll be right back. I got my glass. I hope you got yours. Let's get it. Let's put the wine down for a second because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine. Yeah, kid. I want to talk about sex with you.
Sex is very important, and we shouldn't just be giving it up to anybody, especially not the women. Because a man, he has a prong. He can stick it in and bring it out, and he cool. Even the way he nut, he ejaculate. He's always giving. That's why he's mostly doing all the work, doing all the humping, all the pumping, all the stroking, all the poking, and then he ejaculate. He nut inside the woman. The woman vagina is like a suction cup with a penis in it. Notice a penis in the vagina, your muscle starts in it. It's bringing it in because it's trying to ejaculate that sperm from the man. Everything about your body is to bring particles in. Everything about the man body is to shoot particles out. Based off of that alone in biochemistry, you are going to have a longer effect and a more powerful effect than I will. That's why a man can go around f***ing anything, but a woman one and she is what? She is addicted for the rest of her life. Not only that, the sperm, remember the sperm breaks down your so-called immune system? Mm-hmm. It has a way of passing the blood and brain barrier, and the receptors actually connect to your receptors. So whenever you have sex with a man, they sperm bind to your brain for the rest of your life.
I should have waited on my husband.
I don't recommend a woman putting anything in her vagina other than penis, though.
So how often should a man ejaculate per week?
So from my studies, you can have sex as much as you want, but a man supposed to be ejaculating probably once a month.
Oh my God.
But you have to strengthen up the penis too. And I have a amazing penis strengthening exercise for my brothers. What you do is you would get your penis hard. And when your penis get hard, you would get one of them thick, like a thick hotel towel. You put warm water on it and you put it on your penis towards the tip, not enough close to the tip where it'll fall off, and you lift it up. All you do is lift it up.
Yeah, you are just such a wealth of information.
You have lost the technique of breathing. Like a lot of us are being mouth breathers. Breathing through your mouth, it actually cuts your years, cut your life expectancy by 10 years. It changes the structure of your mouth. It pushes your teeth out. It make you talk different. It gives you rotten tongue. It gives you thrust on the mouth. It messes with your circadian rhythm when you're trying to go to sleep. That's why they even created some type of band-aids and stuff or tape that you can literally close your mouth with when you're sleeping, because they have figured out that with mouth breathing, you don't get delta wave sleeps. Delta wave sleep is a deep sleep you get to regenerate and heal your body, because most of the healing process go on when you in your sleeping stage, but you can't get that when you're not actually going into them deep realms of sleep.
And we're back. Alrighty then. Okay, all right, let's get it. Back in the crop top. Mother-in-law ain't here. All right, listen. You know, she had me conservative for a little while. Then, you know, the countryness come out of me. I can't help it. Okay, so what had happened yesterday with yesterday's show? Good question. So listen, I was down there in Atlanta, and every time I get to Atlanta, it's something bad happens. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. They put some roots on the ground every time I step foot in Atlanta. that would tell me to do an about face, get back on the plane. Okay. So, I got to Atlanta. I interviewed, Darius Cooks, as well as the Freaknik owner, the producer of the documentary, to ask y'all little questions about what was going to be in the doc. Was your auntie and uncle going to be in the doc? Was your mammy going to be down there? You know what I'm saying? And he gave us all of that. All of that is going on TashaKLive.com. Don't ask no questions, okay? I don't make the rules. Listen, I just talk, okay? So what happened was I got back from Atlanta around 12 or so. I had a flight at 5:30 in the morning. Got back to Fort Lauderdale at 12. Came home, went to sleep. I woke up this morning. Yeah, that's what happened. So, I know y'all see a lot of posting on social media. I don't post. We got people that post for us, so it ain't me. Okay? I do, however, will get in the comments and comment from time to time, but there was no comments from me yesterday at all because I went to Jesus temporarily. Okay, now I woke up today and I was like, you know how you wake up and you be like, oh my God, is it tomorrow? It was really tomorrow. That's what happened, okay? So, and then I had forgot. And then today I really thought it was Tuesday and it was Wednesday. So I just said, we got to roll with it. Everybody was in TashaKLive.com talking about what happened. I was just tired. That's what it was. And then it had something to do with, the full moon and the cycle and stuff like that. Because I woke up, that was here. It said, hello, how are you? And then, you could tell I'm really going through it because, and then I wasn't prepared for it. So I had to go to the CVS and they was out of everything organic, but the honey pot, I ain't even getting paid to say honey pot, but if my grandmother was here today, she would tell me not to wear honey pot because this got my thing down here cool. Okay? And anything that alters how it feel down there has the potential to make it burn and swell and itch. You understand what I'm saying? So, honey pot, listen to me. If this if my thing don't taste like honey, when I'm done with this full moon cycle, I'm coming for your insurance because I need it. I'm so happy, okay? I need the money, okay? Don't play with me. Now. So we got a full show, okay? We got Roly Poly. We spoke to Gold's plastic surgery, okay? They got a lot of bodies on them, allegedly. And so they just trying to make up for it, I feel. So they gave us the rundown on what's going on with Roly Poly, okay? Why is she rolling back? The fact, okay? Also going to be talking about the IRS, along with Chloe versus Haley. I've been waiting on this topic here. I've been waiting on this Chloe versus Haley because I've been sitting back and I've been watching how the stars been aligning. And, I said, I'm about to be mad. See, what I'm saying? Listen, I'm one of them sisters. Say hey, Teddy. I do this to Teddy a lot. I'll get up to Teddy and I'll do this here. So I'll be like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Ain't nothing you can do at all. That's the type of sister I am. I kept shit going in the house, okay? So I'm finna keep shit going in their house. In the Bailey, in the Bailey household. They from Atlanta, they used to it, they know. You know what I'm saying? Get out your feelings. We grown over here. Also gonna be talking about Jonathan Majors and his PR pussy. I wasn't even supposed to say that word, but we just got into it a little early. Prince Harry and Meghan, they had a paparazzi scare, so they say. We looking at it. We done looked into it. We know what it is, okay? And also, Gabrielle Union is eating ass for half off. There's a special going on, okay? It's a discounted special. And giving out CBS loan coupons as well. Okay, we're going to be discussing that deal and that promotional that's going on for the rest of the month of May. Okay, with Gabrielle Union and New York and Company. Okay, but first let's go and get on with this. Before we start with the IRS, Okay, don't forget, we're live directly after this at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TashaKLive.com. We got a strong exclusive on a new Baby and Rick Ross. Watch Jazz, he wasn't watching. Who else we gonna be talking about, Jazz? There's a whole lot of people, man. Let me see. Oh, that Spice and Safari Erica Mena situation. Also Elizabeth Cartel. Derek's Monique and Derek, from Life After Lockup. Elizabeth Cartel, Derek's Brister is decided to drag me. It's a Brister. It's a brother and sister. Yeah, it's a Brister. That's a new word. Also gonna be talking about the Cash App founder, okay? And the reason why he wasn't processing cash apps is because he was processing pain at private parties, okay? And that's why he allegedly died. Scarlett and Glorilla, Jimmy Allen loses his ice cream deal, and woman on TikTok talks about Jamie Foxx's nude basketball games and much more. All of that is heavily uncensored and can't be broadcasted anywhere else but on TashaKLive.com, unfortunately, okay? So we'll be heading there after this. If you want to be a part of the TashaKLive.com, I encourage you to subscribe via TashaKLive.com and stream your life away, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. IRS! Yeah. On Beyonce's internet, they cutting up. Because Beyonce definitely has something to do with this here, okay? Now, let me pull it up. Now, the IRS, I don't know how Beyonce got them to admit. I guess maybe after they saw that they were about to get since she made $2 billion on the tour and is still counting, she outdid the white girl. And they came after her saying that she owed $3 million over the course of 2018, 2019, 2020 for failure to report taxes. She decided to pull a fast one on them and say, hey, if you want these taxes here and you don't want me to take forever to pay them because I know you need that, I'm going to need you to get on out here and make a statement. And they said the IRS admits black taxpayers are 5 times more likely to be audited than any other race. I can't believe Beyonce done pulled the race card and it worked. She's a witch. She was forehead to forehead with that white woman. It was transfer of energy. Okay, so the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, has discovered that black taxpayers are audited at higher rates than any other race. And I don't see how that's even possible when everybody that be auditing me and auditing everybody I know is black. How you figure? Okay? Also, the findings come after researchers found that black Americans, I don't know why they just won't say black people, are up to 5 times more likely to have their federal tax returns audited than taxpayers of other races. And like I said, black folks make up majority of the IRS. Maybe maybe it's their bosses telling them as black people, just like the Chinese, the Asians are telling the black people to work at the counter now in the beauty supply store because we're looking for black on beauty supply store. And what do you know? The Asians are in the back watching the camera eating pho. Okay? Also, the internal investigation was brought on after lawmakers and policy experts called on the IRS to review its auditing process following the findings about black taxpayers. And they should have found that most of us don't even pay taxes. We receive tax money back. That's probably what draws it up higher because they're trying to figure out how we getting so much money back and no one else in the other races included. It's because you give our money away at the banks. We put our money in the bank, and before we can even get it, you charge us overdraft fees and lend our money to other races to open up businesses in our community. That's what I heard. Allegedly. Also, the initial findings support, the IRS Commissioner Daniel Werfel wrote a letter to the U.S. Senate. Our initial findings, look up and see what color Daniel Werfel is, Werfel. Okay. Wrote a letter to the U.S. Senate. Our initial findings support the conclusion that black taxpayers may be audited at higher rates than would be expected to given to their share. Who wrote this? Share of the population. Okay. Warfield noted that the IRS plans to use an $80 billion fund through the Inflation Reduction Act to understand any potential systemic bias in the accomplice and compliance strategies and treatments. The agency said it will evaluate its processes to determine the source of racial disparities and consider changing it how it chooses which tax returns to audit. And some lawmakers called for the change following Warfield's discovery. Representative Bill Pasquarel Jr. tweeted that back in March, my colleagues and I raised alarms to the new IRS boss about the black taxpayers being over-audited, and today he confirmed our suspicions, and Beyonce is putting heavy money allegedly behind these senators to lobby her getting out of her taxes instead of just calling the taxpayers, what do you call it? Initiative? I forgot what it's called. I've used it before, and they just got my shit wiped away. They can't get this 100,000 wiped away that I'm behind on. But now that this is here, I got some leverage. He white. He trying to get voted. I don't trust him. See what his connection is to Beyonce. I said, isn't that a coincidence? The witch is a witching. Moving on. Ooh, it's hot. They need to stop killing the air in the office, for real. They're going to kill me. They keep killing this air. Okay. All right. Chloe versus Halle. Very, very beautiful girls. Very talented young ladies. But, and I've been watching them, since they was little girls. They on the internet side by side, looking like, salt and pepper, rice and roni, kale and Oggs, hot and dogs. They listen, and this is no hate. I think they are extremely talented, but I just can't help but notice. And, looking statistically over their career when they were together versus separate, that Halle seems to be doing a whole lot better financially than Chloe. How you figure? Huh? Let me get my wine. And for those of y'all that said, Tasha, you ain't been presenting none of the wines, and I am drinking the Natura today. Well, we got one glass here because Jasmine be in the office getting messed up between hours. Okay, her and Slim be drinking up all my wine. Yeah, they in the background laughing now. I know, because I'm like, I don't even drink this much. So yeah, they drink it all, and Jasmine put this on the table for me to finish with y'all and present an empty bottle. Okay. So I got the Natura Pinot Noir made with organic grapes and sustainably farmed in 2022, made in Chile, okay? Let's go ahead and taste this wine while we evaluate these two sisters here, okay? Now, I understand, they were little girls and they were, forced to work together. They have astounding voices, okay? I mean, they can do AI for Beyonce all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, if Beyonce were going to do an AI album, it would have to be with them too. Listen, okay? Okay. Yeah, it's good. Real good. Too bad I ain't going to have but one glass. That ain't no big... Anyway, Jasmine talking about you making enough. Okay, so I can't help but notice that is it Haley or Halle? I be messing up people's names. Halle seems to be doing a whole lot better than Chloe. Chloe on stage crying, telling people, F you ain't got to buy my album. Her tickets are on sale for $2. And you try to understand, it's like Halle is very conservative. She look like she could be one of the Obama daughters. Chloe, on the other hand, look like she doesn't have a father in her life, okay? And ironically, these two come from the same parents. And I just can't help but notice, is the whoredom phase, is it oversaturated? Are we seeing too much ass online to the point where it's not special anymore? There's so much so that people are reverting back. Like when I saw Coach Stormy, He's asking the camera on her page a second ago with a diaper on to remove the metal she had put up in there. She doing her whole Black China. I said, what's going on with the ass nation and culture? What is going on? I mean, like, she's got good songs. I like Have Mercy. What else? I like Have Mercy. You know? But I just can't understand. I just can't help but notice that Halle has seemed to have found herself. She's dominating. When you get a Disney check, Halle is so strategic. When you get a Disney check, dog, and you a black Disney princess. You doing the soundtrack too. She damn near own the movie. And your sister on stage, because I couldn't help but notice they did a concert one time and Halle was just standing in front of the microphone and she was just singing and she had on a dress. She was covered up. She looked very conservative. She just wanted you guys to focus on her voice and I guess she wasn't singing strong enough. And I couldn't help but notice that Chloe decided to come up and was like, hold on. And was like, and then Halle was like, and then she was like, yeah. And she's like, I'm like, is this an attention-seeking attempt? Why are you I can't help but her trying to outdo her sister. She playing the Little Mermaid and you getting ass shots from somebody else's man on camera. Wouldn't be my nigga. Y'all got to pay attention to what's going on here. I know y'all ain't gonna like what I got to say, and I don't give a damn. I really don't, okay? But the proof is in the ass. It's not selling. Halle only showed from here down. Here up. This one shows everything from here down. And then you know what the sad part about it is everything that she's showing us we've seen before. It was on Beyonce. It's on them IG models. You ain't singing for real in your videos on Instagram. You lip singing, but you feeling all over your body. Hold on. Let me show you. One night I was high, and I was just watching her videos, and I was just laughing because I was like, why are you pretending to sing? Jasmine, you please got to get me an Office Depot piece of plastic. This is getting ridiculous. Thank you. But she be, when she be on Instagram, but she don't be saying nothing. She just be feeling all herself. She masturbate right there in the chair. I said, little girl, what is your man? You acting like you ain't got no daddy in your life. But then when I see her sister come out, and she killing it with all her clothes on, using only her voice and her acting skills, she ain't have to bend over. I'm like, Chloe, you gonna need to start reevaluating your life because, sweetie, we have a Beyonce. And there's not gonna be another Beyonce coming until Beyonce's done. And Beyonce being your manager is definitely not gonna let you come for her, and she ain't gonna tell you the truth. She gonna let you get out here, continue to embarrass yourself with everything that she's done before, instead of you finding out exactly who you are and honing in on your true talent, instead of talking about, I'm sexually liberated, but you only had sex with one person in an interview. That's what she said. How you liberated and you ain't have but one person? You trying to be grown, but you ain't grown. And see what trying to be grown get you? Behind $2 tickets on sale, and your sister's on a princess tour right now. Y'all be mad. Be mad. She better be careful for Beyonce drop her from the management team. It just seems to not be working out. We just need you to figure out who you are, and I can't show you who you are because you're me. She couldn't even open up for Beyonce? Beyonce wouldn't even let the girl open up for her. Like most artists, like most people who have labels, a lot of their artists to come out before the show to open up for them. Beyonce just sends her some flowers and tell her to try again. But you know what? Y'all gonna continue to lie to her and tell her she doing great. Meanwhile, her sister is pretty iconic right now, and I'm living for it. Okay, and while her sister is in between the sheets, just only showing off her ass. We won't even see her face no more. All we see is her ass. Moving on. Press pussy. Jonathan Majors, no one believes you. No one believes this. Until I see her nose kiss you, I don't believe it. Now, apparently, he had court, and his lawyers are saying that they on a witch hunt for this man, okay? Now, Disney is the only people that haven't dropped him. They're waiting on the verdict, okay? But if he keeps going down the road that he's going with these little stunts, they will drop him, okay? Now, he has been arrested for strangling, supposedly, a white girl that was all of 89 pounds. Okay, now we're talking about a man that said he worked out 3 times a day and ate 6,000 calories of chicken every day. Okay, and so he called the police on her, so he felt like, he shouldn't have went to jail. But when the police looked at her and looked at him, looked at her, the 89 pounds, and looked at him, they didn't believe it. Okay, and so they ended up taking him to jail. His management team has since dropped him. He's been dropped from other movies and things like that. He is right now standing in the unemployment line, okay? And then there are other women, white women, no black women at all, that have come up to say that he been beating our ass. Tasha? I'm just waiting on him to call me. I'm going to take that interview. Yes, I am. I'm going to take it. Y'all, since y'all say I'm so male identified, yeah, okay. I'm taking it all. I'm gonna even have her demonstrate how he grabbed her by the throat. Now I'm gonna be like, now what was the difference in him grabbing you by the throat over the cell phone versus him grabbing you by the throat in the bed? What's the difference? Tell me. Oh, okay. He didn't allow you to join in when he was grabbing the third one by the throat. You just want to be a part of the grabbing and the choking and the throating. I get it. Okay, so now they are expecting us to believe that Meghan Good is somehow, romantically involved with Jonathan Majors. Apparently, she's been there for him through prayer, and she's been praying for him using her pussy. And she promises to use the power of prayer and pussy to get him through this, because she just believes in him. And this is not what God wants for any man. Now, as soon as he's done using the PR pussy, he's going to be right back over there with the angelic pussy. Okay? So I don't believe it. Get somebody else to do it, because this is not working at all. I guess they're trying to make him still seem desirable to women. And it can't be a white woman. It has to be a black woman, because, they can't take him being dragged anymore for his preference. Moving on. You skip one. Okay. Speaking of preference, more press pussy. Okay. I don't know if people aren't like, when there's nothing else to talk about, because I haven't really seen them like publicly or being talked about since I guess, is it his father or grandfather? Is his father became king? Is his daddy? Okay. And he wasn't invited to the kingmanship. Okay. And his father's the first king in history to marry a side. Allegedly. I don't want them coming for me. Because I'm going to be out of business for real. I'm going to be reporting from the street. And so, and now he's the first prince to marry a black woman. Okay? So, I don't know if the press hasn't been pressing lately, and that's what I'm kind of getting here. And so, you know, they needed a story that would stick, okay? And so coincidentally, after father becomes king, you know, they, like I said, she has been trying to transfer Diana's spirit out of the grave into her. And I believe he thinks it's working. I do. Now, mind you, I think her mama, she Haitian or something, Nigerian. I don't know. But I'm trying to figure out, like, listen at this story. Just listen at this story here, okay? Now, apparently, they were supposedly at an event some time ago. I don't know if it was last night, the night before. We don't have any dates on it, okay? I'm trying to pull up the article so I can get real specific here, okay? Because it's just, the more I think about it, I'm like, just why are we here? Why are we doing this, okay? Now, it looks like I don't have the article, and that's okay. That's quite all right, all right? Now, apparently they were involved in a 2-hour paparazzi chase in New York City. 2 hours, they were involved in a high-speed chase, just like his mother was and died in New York City. In New York City. The fastest I've ever driven in New York City was 30, 40 miles an hour. It's always traffic. So how fast were you going? What? It's in the words of Candy, the lies. And then coincidentally for 2 hours, sir, why didn't you just pull over? Why didn't you just pull up? If you know your mammy died the same way and you feel like they trying to put your wife out of here like they did your mammy, why would you tell whoever was in the car to press the gas and drive 40 miles an hour trying to evade paparazzi? Why are you evading paparazzi and you a prince? You see what happened to your mama. You in New York City, in New York. But I'm trying to figure out, I didn't see no helicopters. I ain't seen no police seeing you, pulling you over. You can't do all that in New York. And you expect us to believe this, to make us it's like a sympathy. It's payola in sympathy. Don't play with me. It's payola in sympathy. Anytime they get somebody to sympathize with this woman, shit goes to hell. No, damn well wasn't nobody. Ain't nobody even report on. You know how New Yorkers be nosy too. Who getting chased? Who is that? Yeah, they was down there was Prince and Meghan Markle down there on 54th and 3rd. You know what I'm saying? They stopped down there at the Dunkin' Donuts and then cut off and then, ain't nobody do all that. Because you lying. You lying. You got another book coming out, don't you? It's your mama anniversary. It's the death of your mama anniversary. What is it? This is not your mama. And if he don't listen to me, I don't know if she think this is cute, but the way this is going, I don't project them being married no more than 5, maybe 10 years if she keeps up this sympathy plea that I'm the new Princess Diana. They said you are the Princess Nick. Moving on. You don't piss me off. Speaking of princess, Tory Bree cheated on, Rich the Kid supposedly cheated on his white princess. Now, he said that this one looked better than Rihanna. He said he don't need no other woman. Y'all remember when Rich the Kid was online saying that his woman was the best looking woman in the world and she looked better than Rihanna? Look at her. Look at her. That look like Rihanna? She look like she better than Rihanna? To me, she look like the Snow Queen from Snow White. Yeah. Okay. Now, apparently, he just issued an apology to his fiancée, Tory Bree, after a woman accused him of failing to pay hush money for a secret pregnancy. He says, I am so sorry, okay? Now, apparently he was sued by this woman after allegedly signing off on $35,000 hush money agreement to keep the pregnancy a secret from his fiancée, Tory Bree, and he stopped paying. She actually showed a picture of him outside the apartment when he came to pay some of the hush money. He said it was a bunch of cap. Okay? He also wrote a statement to his fiancée, the one that he said he didn't need another woman. His woman looked better than Beyonce, and he was done. So obviously, now he wasn't sleeping with Rihanna, but obviously the woman that he had a baby from, and the baby is going slated to be born here, looked way better than her and Rihanna. So I'm waiting to see what she looked like, okay? Apparently, he said, I'd like to make a public apology to my best friend. Ain't you supposed to tell your best friend everything? You supposed to tell your best. My lover and fiance. She wasn't your only lover. You should love one of my lovers. And fiance for any disrespect, disloyalty, or allegations of anything. He said allegations? Not when the lady got you on the camera. I'm a grown man. I've done wrong, and I'm owning up and asking for forgiveness from a beautiful, strong woman that has taken care of not only me, but our family for years. You out here trying to add to the family. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not like these others. Now, what they got to do with this? Why you throwing shots? This is the wrong time to throw shots, okay? I know I've been wrong, and I will fix it. I love you, Tory Bree, and I am so sorry. You think she gonna take him back? He already in the house. He already in the house. And that baby, she's gonna take some time, but she'll eventually come around, and the baby can come around. So now they'll just use that $35 hush money as child support. I love it. What happened to Rihanna? What happened? He said, I don't need nobody else. My woman look better than Rihanna. I'm done. I found the one. And obviously the one at apartment 2D over here in the stairwell actually looks better than her and Rihanna. So I can't wait to see her. Come on out here if you need an interview, child. I got you. I'm on your side. Mm-hmm. Moving on. Now, we got some... oh, we should probably take a break. Yeah. After the break, okay, we got, I guess, some exclusive information on Roly Poly, rolling back the rolls, okay? Also, Gabrielle's class, master class on eating ass for half off, okay? Yeah. All that more after the break. We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. We'll be right back. Hold that thought, okay? I want you to get this eating ass class. Let's put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine. Yaki, I want to talk about sex with you.
Sex is very, very important, and we shouldn't just be giving it up to anybody, especially not the women, because a man, he has a prong. He can stick it in and bring it out, and he cool. Even the way he nut, he ejaculate. He's always giving. That's why he's mostly doing all the work, doing all the humping, all the pumping, all the stroking, all the poking, and then he ejaculate. He nut inside the woman. The woman vagina is like a suction cup with a penis in it. Notice a penis in the vagina, your muscle starts in it. It's bringing it in because it's trying to ejaculate that sperm from the man. Everything about your body is to bring particles in. Everything about the man body is to shoot particles out. Based off of that alone in biochemistry, you are going to have a longer effect and a more powerful effect than I will. That's why a man can go around anything, but a woman one, and she is what? She is addicted for the rest of her life. Not only that, the sperm, remember the sperm breaks down your so-called immune system? It has a way of passing the blood and brain barrier, and the receptors actually connect to your receptors. So whenever you have sex with a man, they sperm bind to your brain for the rest of your life.
I should have waited on my husband.
I don't recommend a woman putting anything in her vagina other than penis, though.
So how often should a man ejaculate? Say per week? So
from my studies, you can have sex as much as you want, but a man supposed to be ejaculating probably once a month.
Oh my God.
But you have to strengthen up the penis too. And I have a amazing penis strengthening exercise for my brothers. What you would do is you would get your penis hard. And when your penis get hard, you would get one of them thick, like a thick hotel towel. You put warm water on it and you put it on your penis towards the tip, not enough close to the tip where it'll fall off, and you lift it up. All you do is lift it up.
Yeah, you are just such a wealth of information.
You have lost the technique of breathing. Like a lot of us are being mouth breathers. Breathing through your mouth, it actually cuts your years, cut your life expectancy by 10 years. It changes the structure of your mouth. It pushes your teeth out. It makes you talk different. It gives you rotten tongue. It gives you thrust on the mouth. It messes with your circadian rhythm when you're trying to go to sleep. That's why they even created some type of band-aids and stuff or tape that you can literally close your mouth with when you're sleeping, because they have figured out that with mouth breathing, you don't get delta wave sleeps. Delta wave sleep is a deep sleep you get to regenerate and heal your body, because most of the healing process go on when you in your sleeping stage, but you can't get that when you're not actually going into them deep realms of sleep.
All right, and we're back. Remember, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be live on TashaKLive.com with our Rick Ross alleged new baby scandal. Okay, Watch Jazzy wasn't watching him. Okay, is it Watch Jazzy? Not Watch Pretty V. I keep saying Watch Jazzy. Them two I guess they used to work together, so that I get them mixed up. I don't think they look alike though. You think they look alike? Yeah. Yeah, Pretty V, not Watch Jazzy. Pretty V. Okay. Also, we're gonna be talking about this whole safari thing. Okay. First time I see anybody in Jamaican read that bad, read somebody down that bad, okay? Gonna be discussing that and much, much more coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TashaKLive.com. Please subscribe via the website, TashaKLive.com. Then you can download everything else, log in, and stream away. Y'all know we be cutting up over there and everything is uncensored, all right? Let's go. Next on the list, okay? Roly Poly. Okay, was given the name by Chance, right? I think that's his name, if I'm not mistaken. He looked like the real Chance That Love, yeah. So you know, she's been the fat girl on the show. I guess for someone to make fun of. I don't know what this is. This is why I've never asked her to be on my show, to ask her why she's allowing people to pay her to make jokes about her to be, being fat. Okay. And so they've even given her a nickname called Roly Poly. Now, what's interesting is Roly Poly is the first fat woman in history to have a BBL, to get a BBL done. Not only is she getting a BBL done, she's doing fat removal in the arms, in the face, in the stomach, tummy tuck, in the legs, in the back. So no more wide back for her. And they're taking that fat and putting it in her legs. So they've done currently, I believe, one ass, not the other. And she has several more rounds to go. Do you have the before and after picture where she posted or no? What you got, Jasmine? You got videos? Okay, let's see these videos. Let me see what Jasmine got here. Let me see.
But yes, I'm getting a BBL. I'm getting a fat transfer. Hi. I'm getting a fat transfer. Oh my God, please don't get out this car. There's a lot of them. Yeah, that C-section ain't no joke. It really ain't. So I had a C-section and I'm not worried about the pain because I can handle that pain. All I gotta do is literally take my pills, get my ass up, and motherfucking do what I gotta do. Then sit down and get some rest. Probably for like an hour a day so I can move around, make sure my legs is moving around so I don't get blood clots. You know, shout out to my baby. You know, we just was on the phone for a while. You know, he was giving me the rundown.
Now, apparently, this surgery would normally be dangerous for anybody, okay? Because, you know, normally when you heavy and you well over 200 pounds plus, you have high blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, all that shit going on. High salt, you know, low kidney function, all type of shit, right? It's a lot going on. Yeah, HDL, the LDL is just not. It's not. The numbers is not. It's not mathing, okay? And so everybody's trying to figure out why not just have a gastric sleeve or a gastric bypass, lose the weight, then let them sculpt. But she said she didn't want to get a gastric sleeve because people with gastric sleeves have bobbleheads, is what she said. And she don't want to, even though she's had a big head, you know, majority of her life, she's just tired of having a big head. And so I don't know anybody but Big Boy that's got a bobblehead as a, you know, gastric sleeve candidate, okay? Now, what's interesting is that we had a little conversation with Golds, because Golds Plastic Surgery is the one supposedly doing this risky surgery. Now, they've had a lot of controversy in the past from women's saying that their surgeries were highly controversial, and this is, I guess this is going to somehow probably help the ratings. I don't know. But to me, this here, I just, you know, all money ain't good money. But apparently, she's not paying for this either. So these procedures are going to be done over the next 2 years. So she's going to be having surgeries, if not, 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row, another, 2 months, add 3 months until they fully sculpt her body down and show that they could do this in extreme to big women too, instead of just taking $5,000 and going to get you a little gastric sleeve and losing the weight in 6 months and then letting them cut off and sculpt that way, okay? Now, I don't know how much this is going to take, but 2 years worth of surgeries and you worried about getting blood clots because you're thick and you're big already anyway, I would be very surprised, and I'm not putting this out there to wish any bad on her, but that's the you in high risk death zone, stroke zone. Okay, we got another video. Let's play.
Hey y'all, I'm just here to let y'all know that I am now starting my surgery. It's been like 30 minutes now. And I feel amazing still. I'm under the local anesthesia, so there's no pain. I just feel like a tiny bit of pressure and a little burn, of course. But other than that, I'm very, very, very awake, aware. I feel good. I've been laughing, smiling, talking. Honestly, I feel like this is the best. I feel like I rather would have stayed awake than to go to sleep. So y'all stay tuned because we can. And you can give them a little tiny preview of the belly if you want to, right? Just a little bit.
Now, apparently she was on Ozempic for 2 months prior to the surgery and lost 10 pounds. And that's how she was able to bring her blood, her blood sugar down. They said her blood work came back perfect. And so they are lasering and vasoring away. Okay, let's just hope she just stays with us, during this entire 2-year process, okay? That is exceptionally scary. And you see why she up. She said, y'all can't put me to sleep because I think she know and we know the risk. Moving on. You got the video? So, Gabrielle Union got something she want to say if you ain't heard it, okay? Y'all listen at this. I don't want you saying I'm putting words in the lady's mouth, okay? That lady got these words in her mouth and she got ass in her mouth too. Go ahead, let's go. Let's go. Hold on.
I'm curious, at what point did you develop that first sense of security and that the work is coming and as long as I keep knocking it out, there's gonna be more, and there isn't this sort of sense of the rug is could still be pulled out?
I struggle with that still, just because I think I just have more responsibilities, for my money. So I get nervous, like, oh God, that movie didn't open, well, what does that mean? Am I gonna have enough to hold everybody up? And everyone's like, it's coming, like, calm down. And I'm trying to find peace in the journey, not using my anxiety and scare.
Now, I got to do these sermons on relationships. I've been in a relationship a long time. And one thing I ain't never worried about was no fucking money. I ain't never worried about if we gonna have a place to stay. Will I be able to hold up my end? You know why? Because TashaK hold it up. I can work or I ain't got to work. It's always been that way. But I just happen to love to work. But the one thing he does not bless is fear, anxiety, stress. Not my husband. That's why I be bowing down to him. Get out of here. Don't play with me with that. Don't play. Nah. She said a lot there. A whole lot. And y'all seen the thing. You know what's so funny? Because, I see what's going on out here on social media. And I see people saying people rich. Oh, they rich. They got endless money. There ain't no movies coming out. Ain't no albums coming out. Doing car commercials. Walmart over Target. It's just, the math ain't mathing. And I don't wish that on nobody, but here's my thing. There's no way I'm going to be married to a man of this caliber with this much baggage. This man got 4 kids. 1 bonus child, actually 5, because he had a baby. Not only did he have a baby with somebody else on her, but he had to go make a baby with somebody else too to give to her. And I guess maybe because if she couldn't, I don't know, maybe she couldn't fulfill her womanly duty, so he felt like, listen, well, you got to be half man, so you got half of these bills. And he's the woman, because he's the one bending over. Ain't no way I'm getting up and my face is smelling like ass, and while I'm eating ass, I'm worried about if I'm not going to be able to pay my half of the mortgage. Make it make sense. There's no way I'm going to take care of myself. She don't look 50. She looks damn good. And I'm going to be worried about if I'm going to be able to hold everybody up when he got 5 family members, 2 he made without her, and 1 he made for her. And you worried about if you and your child gonna have a roof over your head, and then you go make a diss video to us but you love going 50-50, he worth $100 million. You ain't made that kind of money because you live check to check. And then instead of him getting out saying, baby, why would you say that? He allows you to make the video because he's saying he got all this over here. He got 5 on top of your 1. He got more to worry about than you. Then we're going to have to downsize to my income. If we're going to do 50-50, we're going to have to live off of my income, not yours. That's just what it's going to be. Ain't no way I'm going to go 50-50 and your income trumps mine. Now I understand why they got that little boy working so hard. Yes, sir. Now I understand. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. Somebody got to get a job to hold this up. And if they're managers to the LGBTQ community, there's a whole lot of money to get. There's an endless check. Pride is every year. Zion is going to be actress, model, actor, you name it. But you out here giving classes on eNAS for 50% off? Gabby. Something tells me you're giving more than what you have to for a half a man. 50-50, you got half a man. You can't make this up. And y'all sweaty celebrities out here, I be telling people they clout famous. People like me, I'm clout famous. Got no money. The hell? You got to do better than this. Now, she out here bragging, and she gonna send a diss video. Who you think? You ain't dissing nobody but yourself. Because a real man ain't gonna let you get up there and say that. He gonna make sure he got the mortgage and you got the light bill. That's how it's really supposed to go. You ain't even supposed to be pumping gas. You supposed to go get some groceries, pay the light bill, pay your cell phone, because you got hair to do. You got a little girl hair to do. You let him worry about big bills. He taller than you. He bigger than you. He bending over. It's his job. And you stressing after you just got finished sticking your tongue down there. You know it's on the back of her mind. I got to do this if I'm going to get this rent paid this month. I'm going to get this mortgage paid. It's either eNAS or Zion or Zaya. Moving on. We're about to head over to TashaKLive.com. Thank y'all so much for watching, okay? I apologize for not being here yesterday, okay? But we got a whole lot of content we dropping, though. I got that, though, okay? I got you on that part. Y'all better be y'all behind over there at TashaKLive.com. All right, we got the exclusive on Rick Ross and another alleged baby, okay, that he supposedly had on Pretty V. Also, we're going to be talking about this Safari, Spice drama. She out here over here lying again. I said, that girl, stay lying. Stay lying on the internet, arguing by herself. I was just like, it's so silent on the internet. She putting out blue posts with blue hair and blue cuss words and stuff like that. And it's just silent. You know what I'm saying? She's arguing with herself. Her and the and Smurfs. Okay, listen, so please, if you want to join the show at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in 20 minutes, please subscribe to TashaKLive.com to get this wine. Also, you know, Yaki Awakens interview is going to be over there. Darius Cooks, the Freaknik. Who else we got, man? We got so many. I done recorded. Oh, it's a lot dropping, okay? Thank you all so much for watching, guys. If you have stories that you want to share on our platform, also, we got a new Scar video that we just dropped, okay? If you're familiar with our Scar series, we just dropped a new Scar series with a young lady, okay, who was, touched by her dad for years and stuff like that, and so she told her story. We also have an extended version of an interview that we're going to be dropping to support a lot of the things that you probably had questions about during her Scar series. So we do have another Scar series that has just premiered on TashaKLive.com, as well as a host of Nollywood movies, okay? We only doing black movies, don't ask. That's it. Black movies, okay? Nah. And you know I'm half African. Sleeping with an African for 18 years, I'm African. Just like that. Now, if you want to advertise on this platform, please feel free to send us an email via ads at TashaKLive.com. Or if you want to advertise anywhere, okay, send us an email via ads at TashaKLive.com. Thank you all so much for watching, okay? Teddy, say thank you. He is officially back. Remember, okay, we're going to be having our next show tickets going on sale, okay, June 1st. We're going to let them go on TashaKLive.com first, and then y'all get, you know, what's left over. You know, they pay for that exclusivity over there. Just to let you know, our next show is going to be in Miami in October on, you know, around Halloween. You know what I'm saying? And if you came to the last TashaKLive.com event, you know we going all out for Halloween. We dressing up the whole show, okay? So y'all stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up it's going to be announced here in the next 2 weeks or so. Just putting y'all up on notice. And with that being said, anything else I need to add, Jasmine? Oh, don't forget, if you do want to share your story on our platform, if you have a story to tell, okay, and you want to come on our show to do it, please feel free to send us an email via stories at TashaKLive.com. Thank you all so much for watching. I love y'all. If you like this video, please subscribe and share, okay? You can find me everywhere at Unwind with Tasha K, as well as TashaKLive.com. And hell, if you didn't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway, just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'm gonna really give a damn anyway. Now I gotta